Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Naxius, and welcome back to Terrortober. This evening, we will be jumping into the Twisted Gallery. I don't know a lot about this game. I do believe it's sort of an anomaly searching game similar to Observation Duty. But it is tagged as psychological horror, and it's got some pretty good reviews so far. I haven't watched a playthrough or anything of it, so we're going in completely blind, which is exactly how I like to play my horror games. So why don't we go into the Twisted Gallery? I know it takes place in an art gallery, and that's pretty much where my knowledge of it stops. So why don't we hop in and take a look? Hey, Loser Corner, it's good to see you as always. You ready for some haunted art gallery? Is this really as fast as I can walk? Okay, I can't shift. Special introduction. Can I actually? It looks like this could be readable if it wasn't so blurry. Ooh, shiny. Not a door. That's a window. This is some good art here. I mean, like, it looks like somebody just, like, threw up on a canvas, but you know what? I've heard of that before. It was called puke art. Dude was selling it for, like, $200 a puke. I think I joined the wrong profession. Okay, WASD plus shift. Oh, okay, I can right-click to sprint. Gallery 0. Believe. So, I don't know fully yet what exactly it is I'm doing. It's all the same book. There is no text on the bindings. Could be anything. Oh wow, all VHS. Loser Corner? Before DVDs, there was a thing called VHS. I do not know if those are real movies or not, but Sailor Moon sticker. Putting stickers on your TV really was a thing when I was growing up. Does this take place in the 90s, or is this just emulating the 90s? Hello, sir. Looks like a pretentious little bastard. Okay, that's cool. What do we got next? Thank you for visiting the gallery. Please proceed forward to explore. If you notice anything unusual during your visit, please turn back immediately. And then I'm assuming it says the same thing in several languages. Well, I know a little bit of French. I can say that it's pretty accurate. Merci de visiter la galerie. Now, does this count as strange? I'm seeing the fucking Matrix. I see the Matrix. I'm assuming this counts as strange. It's really trippy, though. I mean, it looks like the previous gallery except Matrix. So why don't we just go back? Oh, okay. That was that correct? Gallery 2. I mean, at a glance, everything seems okay. I think the lights just blunk. I mean, everything looks right. Hello, sir. Jolly good. I don't know why I assume the man is British. Whatever. Those seem to be the same stickers. Destroy Undead. Sounds like a fantastic movie. I mean, let's everything looks okay. Evidently everything was not okay. What did I miss? Everything looked right. I should pay attention to the ceiling. Should have been keeping an eye out. Maybe the mannequin had a dong or something. Is the light flicker? It's flickering when I look at it. Hello? I just got an achievement. Don't step on me. Now, Loser Corner, in your professional opinion, do you think I turned back? I think this is pretty normal. We're just gonna go back here. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for shadows on the floor, apparently. Yep, those are stickers. Yep, destroy undead. Yep. Tally ho! Is this exhibit all by the same person? Is that chair a different color? Why do I feel like it was blue? Oh man, would they really do anomalies like that minor? Fuck it, we're going back. Well, I guess it was right, but not for the reason that I was thinking. So what was wrong? Hello? Count the books, guys. We might need to count the books to ensure none of them have disappeared or anything. See, I don't think the light flickering would be an anomaly. But I mean, nothing else appears to be out of the ordinary. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. There was nothing. So flickering light doesn't mean anything. Oh, that's not. That's not good. Now that being said, bloodstains in and of themselves are not strange. Somebody might have just given themselves a nasty paper cut off one of the cardboard casings for the VHS and then proceeded to bleed everywhere. We can't assume that's a haunting. However, I am assuming in the context of the game, it is a haunting. So, still says believe. Chair is still red. Maybe it was blue, and that was the anomaly I missed. Stickers. Destroy undead. Jolly good. I just love staring into his eyes. They're so deep you can get lost in them. No, I'll never look away. Again, everything looks okay. That's less okay. Or are we done? Yeah, this feels less okay. That's a super cool effect, though. But again, that's not weird. This might just be part of the art exhibit. This is some shit some highfalutin artist would do. But we're going to assume it's a haunted. Also, because it's not giving me the option to walk through it, so it must be a haunting. Still the right number of stickers. Still says believe. Gentleman, it looks like he wants a spot of tea. That still looks like a discount D20. There are still exactly 632 books on this shelf. I didn't actually count. Everything looks okay, which worries me. God damn it! There weren't supposed to be movies on the chair. That's not unusual, though. You said to turn back if anything was unusual. That's not unusual. They just relocated some movies. Yeah. Check for no misplaced VHSs, because that's considered haunted now. Yep, you're still a gold no clipping mannequin. Nice ass. Fantastic ass. Not. I don't imagine a fantastic ass. Still says believe. I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of myself doing this, aren't I? Nope, everything was fine. Believe. I think the one on the wall is gonna come alive at some point. At some point, one of the anomalies is going to be something to do with this gentleman here. Stickers still look fine. Wait a second. Was that up there? I don't remember if that was up there. Fuck it. It's haunted. They moved a book. Now there's only 631 on the shelf. That is literally the difference. There was a book on the shelf. Or sorry, I guess technically off the shelf. So I gotta get like right down to the minutia here. Like it's literally not just strange; it's anything that's remotely different. Shall we try to see the text on the back of the TV? He's still looking good, a dapper, fine gentleman. Okay, as long as one of the statues does not grow a massive dong, we should be okay. Okay, that was a good one. We're still pulling in case of fire. It still says believe. I'm sure it's going to be spelt wrong sooner or later. That still looks like a TV. It hasn't turned into a microwave or anything. Okay, so here's the problem. Everything looks okay again. Maybe we should have been paying better attention to the carpet. Do I have 2 okays in a row? Fuck! What was different? Seriously, what was different? What did I not notice? This is your fucking fault. You distracted me with your sensual beard. Yeah, instructions, turn around, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I need to count the VHSs. Looks okay. Looks okay. We're still pulling in case of fire. Pulling to start a fire. At least I don't think so. I don't think I would willingly start a fire. Kind of addicted to not being in jail. Sir. That's a little bit more three-dimensional than I feel like it should be. The artist is quite talented to give you a three-dimensional appendage. I'm going to go ahead and assume that's weird. Ah, yes, your hand is back to exactly where it should be. Believe. Sculpture seems okay. 632 gray books. Dead ass. So I gotta pay attention. Even like the lamp pole might change or something. This game is obviously not beyond. It is not. They are not morally against subtle changes to test you. I'm nervous though because we haven't had two good ones in a row in like a long time. That's apparently what happened. Believe. Still exactly 632 books. Hello? I feel like he's going to jump scare me or something. I've seen this movie. Do you guys think I'm in a dream or not? Although by the end of the movie it didn't matter, but that's just going. So we're gonna call that weird. I think I was right, guys. The top is gone, and therefore it is the anomaly. Stickers look correct. Does anyone else feel like that TV is very, like, curiously placed? Again, I don't see anything. Okay, that would be why. So, as somebody who loves horror, I'm going to guess some of the anomalies that haven't happened yet. This guy, more than just his hand, is going to come out of the painting. This one's going to come alive. The TV will turn on its own. Might come equipped with spooky music or visuals to go with it. Or maybe we'll say something like pull to start a fire. I also feel like believe will be spelled wrong at some point. If it already hasn't been, which is, I can see myself missing it. And again, everything looks fine. Okay. And what? How many rooms do I need to get through? Guys, I think I found the anomaly. Don't quote me on this, but I think I found the anomaly. It appears to be cat faces. Guys, I think I'm summoning a demon. Guys. Is that the ooey cat? Tagged as psychological horror, by the way, on Steam. Psychological horror. Does this just go on forever? I think that cat just farted at me on the way out. I did get an achievement called OEI. It looks like a... I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I think I've seen that cat before. This sounds weird, but like OEI sounds familiar. I think this cat's a meme. When developers remember they have free will. Does that count as strange, though? I feel like that was quite normal. I know what the game wants me to say that it is. So is that what all the achievements in the game are? Waiting for like the really funky anomalies? I don't know if I'm going to be able to focus after that now. How am I supposed to go back to the game like normal now? Jesus Christ. Psychological horror. That was psychologically awesome. Oh, we're up to 9. What have we got to get to? 10? That is a straight apple. That is an apple. Okay, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I just got an achievement. Yummy, the apple seems delicious. Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with no apple-eating ghost. That's not... Oh, I did it! 10 out of 40 found. Various pretzels? Oh, is that me leaving? We're gonna go back in. I need to try and find some of those other anomalies, but that was Inspired by Exit 8, another game I intend to play. Let's play again. Hang on, there are no achievements for actually, like, finishing the game? It must all just be anomaly based. So it's not even just finding the anomalies. It's you need to, like, experience the anomalies to get the achievements. I also predict one of the mannequins will fart in my direction. I didn't see anything. Everything seemed normal. Not everything was normal. Something was not normal. Give me more rave cats. Okay. Okay. Sir. I'm just being punked now. If this place is supposedly haunted, this is what the ghost is doing, is it? Let's just go. Better check the VHSs. Still says believe. Jolly good. Good day. Not an apple. It appears to be quite fruitless. That ass. Everything looks okay. What did you do? Don't look away all innocent. You did this. You literally just put an arrow through that poor man's head. Although you apparently missed all the vital parts of the brain, he's still able to point at you and stand. Psychological horror. This has just been comedic at this point. White statue getting an arrow to the head was not on my bingo card, though. Kind of small break. Figured you'd stop by with a W stream and a blessed night. Legendary Canadian menu. Thanks, Yellow. You missed it. I ran into a DJ cat. The cat went on a full-blown rave. Still exactly 632 gray books. Still no clipping. Again, everything looks okay. Oh. Not everything was okay. Rewind the stream a little bit. I summoned a demon cat that did a DJ rave. What was different? Oh man, these subtle ones are killing me. Movie. Destroy Undead. Stickers. Believe. Tally ho. Deadass. I mean, there's not like a ton of shit that could be different in here. Hello. I can see the reflection in them. Was I supposed to check to see if the reflection was correct? We doing a recursive display here. That is not correct. We're just gonna. Again, that's not weird though. That's just the ghost doing a little hobbying, you know, making tiny dollhouse size scenes from the room. So far, that all he's done is stick his hand out of the frame. Nothing particularly spooky. Checking reflection. All seems good. Everything looks okay. Maybe I just start immediately going back. But I wouldn't be able to experience any of the anomalies. Is it you? Are you the secret here? I remember to look at the ceiling. There could be something on the ceiling. Hi. It actually kind of looks like a organs in there. That is some fleshy shit. Can I kick it? I can step on it. Can I kick it? I'm just gonna back away. Seriously, that was a flesh stump on a statue. I don't think that fell off right away, though, because the head was still moving when I turned around. Believe. Again, everything looks fine. I'm still pulling in case of fire. Neither Holly nor you got a notification. I figured you were still traveling. Well, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this was installed incorrectly. It's not even mirrored. You literally just flip the letters around. It'd make more sense if you put the whole word backward. Now that's better. Thanks to the 23 months, Jay. So the premise of the game, it's almost similar to I'm on a observation duty. You come into a room and you're looking or trying to look for anomalies. If you spot an anomaly, you do not advance out the exit. You go back the way you came. If everything looks okay, you move on. So far, I have summoned a demon DJ cat. An apple appeared out of nowhere and got eaten right in front of me. I had a ghost put bloody footprints on the floor. The statue's head fell off, revealing flesh underneath. Those were all anomalies. But then there's some simple ones. Like one of the books was taken off this shelf and put on top of it. Like you just saw me then. The letters here were mirrored. At one point, this gentleman's hand was coming out of the painting. And they'll even go as subtle as some of these VHSs were on the chair. So we need to keep our eyes peeled for any differences. Now, right now, everything looks okay. So we're going to go. Fuck! Back to room 0, which means there was an anomaly. Shut up instructions. So, like, the anomalies might be extremely subtle. Like, one of these VHSs has changed. The stickers on the side of the TV are different. I'm just gonna go back. Just gonna go back this way. I don't know how he missed me. I wasn't really moving, but I don't trust you anymore. Pull in case of fire. Like, this complicated one is the one that worries me because if any of the strands get moved or changed, I am not going to notice. Still exactly 632 books on the shelf. Two power packs. That is still a RoboCop sticker. Again, everything looks okay. Everything was okay. Believe. Jolly good. Um, Hi. What you what you doing? My name's Naxius. What's your name? I think he's following me with his eyes. Hello again? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call that an anomaly. That's why I said I should be paying attention to the ceiling, too. Run where? Okay, I'll just do laps. It's telling me to run, but didn't specify in which direction or where I'm going. Okay, it didn't. It didn't do anything. We're just gonna leave. Them VHS tapes, though. Is it sad that our childhood is so far removed that's in museums now? Apparently, there was a museum in Colorado that actually had a 90s exhibit. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit offended. Still a copy of Destroy Undead. Count the air vents. There might not be enough air vents. Everything looked okay. Fuck! What did I miss? How subtle are they making these fucking anomalies? Okay. Fine. Pull in case of fire. Still no clipping. Oh. I don't think the books are strong enough to hold me. Is this considered paranormal in nature, though? Air vent, air vent, air vent, air vent. Good day, sir. Air vent, air vent. Believe. I'm not seeing anything weird offhand. When room 3 finish, when I'm less mad at it. To put it bluntly, when I'm less irritated with it. You, sir, are on the wrong side. You're supposed to be over there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just told you were supposed to stay over here. You didn't have to invite your friends and your family to beat the shit out of me. Oh, my. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Well, you like the room 3 the least. You think a lot of the room 3 hatred is on me? It's not the room 3 specifically. I hate any game, like a puzzle game, where I have to spend a bunch of time trying to click on the right area of the screen. Especially when they're going to do... Like, the thing on the floor is what pissed me off the most. And by not finding the thing on the floor, I couldn't do anything else. I could not advance. Have I played Mist Masterpiece Edition? I have played Mist Masterpiece Edition. But are you talking about real Mist Masterpiece Edition? Or are you talking the VR Mist? I don't know. They I forgot how many editions of Mist there are. Yes, there were a lot of editions of Mist. And there was the Mist I Need More Money edition. Real Mist Masterpiece. No. I have played Real Mist. I've played Mist Masterpiece. I have not played Real Mist Masterpiece. Real Mist Masterpiece, I think, was made in like the Unity engine or something. So you played Real Mist, that's so much worse than the room. While technically that might be true, the problem is we knew the answers to the Mist puzzles, so I didn't get lost. So it's hard for me to look at that objectively and call it worse for that reason. However, I could fully imagine it being worse. Because the Mist game was not built. The Real Mist was not built to be moved in a 3D space. You were supposed to be able to know exactly what you were supposed to click on. So translating that to 3D doesn't really work. Room at least doesn't zoom to anything you don't need to use. Hold on, wait. Oh. Lie. Little bit on the nose there. But again, my problem was just trying. You gotta like look at every contraption, click all over it, trying to find something. But my problem with that specific one, it was on the floor away from the table. When you try to move around the room, the table is always in the center of your view. So you can't even like center on that thing on the floor. The first room game I thought was extremely fair in the point and click adventure games. I thought the room 1 was pretty fair, but even then I still had a bit of the same problem. What made me think I shouldn't look at the floor? Because, like I said, the problem was when you're trying to go around that room, your camera's always focused on the table, right? So you can never look directly at the thing I was supposed to click on. I had to be looking at the periphery to, like, because at least in some of the other rooms I can look, right? But I'm just saying. But then the other thing is, I'm assuming that floor isn't open unless you do with a thing with what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it's the thing over on the other table. But doing that thing also already opens something, so usually in these games it doesn't open two things. Well, Holly's smarter than me. What do you want from me? But that's not a problem I have with just the room. It's a problem I have with any point-and-click adventure game. It's a criticism I would level at any point-and-click. She doesn't play games. So? Why are you even bringing up scratches? And at no point did I compare the room to scratches. I would immediately admit that the room is better than scratches. Scratch, it was horrid for even further set of reasons. Plus, with scratches, I was expecting more spooks. I did not get nearly the amount of spooks as I expected. I'm getting nervous because anytime I get 2 normal rooms in a row, Jay, you can argue with it all you want. I don't really care. You're not going to change my mind. I didn't like it. I didn't agree with it. Other than that, I'm not saying the game is bad, but that thing really ticked me off. And in a puzzle game, getting blocked like that, not because I couldn't figure out a puzzle, but because I didn't click in a particular spot, drives me nuts. No. There's gotta be something, right? Fuck! I knew there was something. I just couldn't figure out what it was. Fine, Jay. It's on me. The room is on me. Still don't like it. Hello? Oh, hello. What's in here? I'm in the back rooms? Dropping that back rooms reference. I do love liminal space horror. It's the most unsettling kind of horror. We're going to go ahead and say that was an anomaly. All right, you fucking subtle anomalies. There's something stupid like, oh, the reflection. The reflection isn't perfect. This game is dropping a lot of references to things outside of the game, other games and properties. It's Love and Pain homage. I see they didn't want to animate movement. How you doing, Sadako? You got a little stuck there? We're gonna go ahead and call that an anomaly. Did you watch any of the Ring movies, Jay, outside of the original Ringu and the original Ring? Stupid, subtle issues. I'd rather have a conversation about the original sequel to Ringer that they pretend to exist. No, I was going to ask you, did you know they made a movie where it was the girl from The Ring versus the girl from The Grudge? You know they made that movie? Did you watch that movie? I did too. Fucking awful, wasn't it? You watched every Ring adaptation, including the TV series. Why would you do that? And every Grudge thing, including, again, why would you do? Ooh. Hello. It's staring into my soul. Worship the light. It follows me. But this is an anomaly. I have to. Now, when you're saying I have to, are you saying I have to because it's good, or I have to because it's awful? Like a special kind of awful. It's called Spiral. It was shot simultaneously, so it might be awful. So probably awful. They gave an explanation for the events of Ringu, and it is something. It's a thing, isn't it? It's like something as in similar to the Mormon Doom books, something. Then Ringu came out the next year with the writer director of Ringu, where they pretended that Spiral didn't exist. Watch Spiral. What? Like, and where would I even find it? Where can I find this? Oh. I have located the ass. Don't worry, guys. The ass has been located. Okay. But again, is this an anomaly? Maybe I just managed to wander into the correct into a second gallery here that just happens to be exactly the same, but on the other side of the wall. You need to talk to someone about this movie? Make Holly watch it then. Will Holly not watch Spiral with you? Hello, I found your ass. Did you want it back? Holly doesn't watch horror movies? Why not? Is she easily spooked? She gets all spooked. Checking the air vents. Well, that's not good. Guys, I think we need a shop vac. There appears to be a leak. Do I get bloody footprints? No. I don't even have legs. Will this just fill the whole floor? She thinks they're foolish. She doesn't think there's any good horror movies. Come on, Jay. Even you say there's good horror films, and you in general don't like horror films. Are you gonna fill the whole room? Oh, I think it stopped. Okay. She doesn't like slashers, body horror, or religiousness. Really? She really liked Oddity because the writing was so fucking tight. But then how did you get her to watch it if she was like, I don't want to interact with the horror? She doesn't like 28 Years Later because it was gory? It wasn't even that gory. Oh, way worse shit than that. You put on the first scene of Oddity and while she was in the room and it hooked her. But not 28 years later. Like 20 years later wasn't even that gory. I'm confused. Well, compared to 28 Days Later, it was much gorier. But when they made 28 Days Later, they only had like $3. They only had $3 to film 28 Days Later. I don't like that I'm not seeing anything. Check the asses. Maybe their asses became misshapen. But yeah, I thought the violence served as a comparison to the later events of the movie. Well, yeah. You think 28 years later might be your fave move of the year? Admittedly, I have not watched many movies this year, so I can't comment. I don't have time to watch a lot of movies, so. I did it! I have found 27 of 40 anomalies. Pulling case of fire. You were mad that Cillian wasn't in it? Well, I do understand that rage. But Holly, do tell, what's wrong with a bit of gore in your movies? Do you not like action films? Because they can be just as gory sometimes. Right? You know? What's wrong with a little bit of gore? Okay. I am just missing 13 anomalies. Hi. What's up? Your head appears to be a little upside backwards. You're not big on watching a spine ripped out of someone's body, so you didn't like Predator? Because you can't convince me Jay didn't make you watch Predator if you haven't seen Predator. We're gonna go ahead and call that an anomaly. You didn't watch Predator! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. You're not sure she would like Predator? Well, I guess not, but, like, that wounds me. So what you're saying, Holly, is you wouldn't appreciate a movie I saw not too long ago that is definitely a member of the slasher genre, where a dude comes up behind someone, stabs her through the stomach with a hook, swings the hook up so it embeds it gets embedded in her head. He pulls the head down through the torso, essentially turning her into a pretzel and then throwing her over a cliff. What you're saying is you wouldn't appreciate that. You thought In a Violent Nature was fine? It was fine. It was okay. I just thought that scene, I was like, yes, quite, high art that scene. You liked the ending that a lot of people hated, and there was a lot of background. You will never eat a pretzel again. That might be a good thing, though. Pretzels are probably bad for you somehow. Yeah, but Jay, we've already established that. Okay. Hello. Hey Jay, look, I got an achievement called Duck Souls. If the reference didn't if you didn't get the reference initially, the Duck Souls. What a Okay, we're gonna too much testosterone in Predator. Anyway, the spine ripping serves as a contrast. I mean, I can't really. The testosterone is the point. Exactly. They're supposed to have a lot of testosterone. All these big, muscly men who are alpha males get the absolute shit rocked by something way more capable and powerful than they are. The whole point. A feminist is supposed to be happy that they're testosterone filled and they get absolutely shredded. In fact, literally shredded. To shreds, you say? That's not right. That is not correct. That is a face in the books. Slightly spoopy. I call that an anomaly. Yeah, but by not watching anything gory, she's also cut herself out of things like, Dawn of the Dead, the original one, which was a really good movie. I feel like you're missing out not witnessing the goofiness that is Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought the first Hellraiser movie was pretty good. Second one was even better. Kind of went downhill after that. Fucked up. Well, I didn't say it was a masterpiece or anything. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the second one as well. And then it just got Scream is a masterpiece. Yeah, there you go. She's new to miss it, but Scream's also a masterpiece because it's a horror movie that's making fun of horror movies. Similar to why I think Cabin in the Woods was fantastic. Because it's a love letter to horror movies while poking fun at horror films. I'm never going to get to see a merman. No, Scream. I did really enjoy Scream. But of course, none of the sequels really live up to that original, do they? But mostly because it's just repeating the same premise. You don't think Holly would like Cabin in the Woods? Well, she's not a horror fan. She's probably not going to like Cabin in the Woods. It's a love letter to horror films. So if you're, yeah, exactly. Well, Scream works on its own, yes, but it's because Scream spells out what it's doing to you as well, right? You would obviously make more. You would understand the satire a bit better if you were someone who watched slasher films. But Scream helps you by basically spelling it out for you, what it's poking fun at, and what it's trying to say, right? Not seeing anything. Fuck. So here we have Holly. Okay, anomaly. Tapes removed. So here we have Holly, who doesn't watch horror movies at all, and I'm basically like exclusively watching horror films lately. Scream 4 was really good. I remember watching it and thinking it was stupid at the time, but Kevin Williams, though, was ahead of the curve on teenage motivation. The dude really gets current culture. No, I watched Scream 4, but now I don't remember it. I like legitimately don't remember it. Watch it again and we can talk about why I thought it was bad at the time and why it's pretty good now. We're simply older and wiser, Jay. I'm sure there's movies that we thought were bad, more movies that we thought were bad when we were younger that are better now. And vice versa. We thought they were pretty good, and then we watch them again and we go, oh, actually, this wasn't very good. But we loved it when we were young. Probably because it appealed better to children, but, you know. No, I thought the killer motivation in 2011 was unrealistic, but he pretended teenage motivation. Fuck! Am I really not paying enough attention? Predicted. Okay. I was going to say, I was like, Jay, I think you accidentally the English language. See, I feel like it's going to be something subtle, like it doesn't say pull in case of fire anymore. Like, what did I not see? I'm trying to lock in here. What am I missing? I think it said in the description that the anomalies do not repeat until they are all discovered, which means the anomalies remaining, if I've been missing them, are all like subtle fuckers. Which is going to make it actually really hard to find them because it might not be an anomaly there. Fuck! Like where? What? What am I missing? Shit, a goddamn. Check the statues? I do check the statues. I check out their ass every time. I'm checking that cake. That polygonal cake. Is the lamp like a different color? Like, what are we... Stickers on the TV different? Still a destroy undead VHS. Fuck, like what the hell? Like I don't understand what I'm missing. Like his mustache changes or something? Does the statue grow just the tiniest of dicks so I don't notice it? Like, if there's a subtle pattern change on this thing, I'm going to get upset. There are 4 lights. Destroy Undead. Destroy Undead. Midnight Tape. Robocop sticker. Okay, there wasn't an anomaly that time. Stickers, correct. VHS's look correct. Hey Jay, look at all the cheap viewers I can get. Buying viewers right now seems extremely dumb considering Twitch is really trying to crack down on botting and it's working too well. It seems like a real waste of money to try and buy viewers right now. I don't understand. We're going to say it's an anomaly. See, I don't know what I don't know what the anomaly was. I legitimately do not know what the anomaly was. Hang on. Show me the achievements. I'm missing 2 achievements. Okay, and one is to find all the anomalies. So I don't want to, like, half-ass it and, like, just keep saying there's an anomaly if I don't know that there is. Jay, I think you get a little too excited for banning a robot. It's a robot. It doesn't have any feelings. Is the doorknob on the wrong side? Is that the problem? Should I be checking the side the doorknob is on? Fight the fucking future. Yeah, fight those bots. I heard we already had a robot attack somebody because it didn't want to be shut down. So it's only a matter of time at this point. I, for one, welcome our new robotic overlords. Okay, I'm legitimately confused. Is it the color of the frame? Like, what detail am I not picking up here? That doorknob was on the wrong fucking side. Ugh, it's frustrating. Doorknob was legit on the wrong side. Pull in case of fire. Was believe spelt wrong at one point? I didn't notice it. Pull in case of fire. Believe. Stickers look the same. Oh, the chair is a different color. The chair is blue. Doorknob's in the right spot. So, okay, believe. I don't remember. Is that bottom one open like that all the time? No, okay, I guess so. How is this a spooky game? Well, you know what? That's what I laughed at earlier. It's called. It's listed as a psychological horror, and it does have a couple of spoops. A couple of creepy things happen, but most of the anomalies are not particularly creepy. But a couple of them have been weird, like this one's head falling off or blood coming out of the grate. There was a ghost over here at one point. Whole ass is scarier. You know what? I actually saw a horror game that was basically Supermarket Simulator, but a horror game, but it's only a demo. It was only a demo, and I was like, fuck. I would play that because Hollywood would be down for a scary Supermarket Simulator. You're not a fan of these games? I'm not a fan of the game when it gets to this type of like nitpicky, right? Like I understand all the anomalies can't be like super obvious, but when it gets nitpicky to like what was different there, I have no idea. But when it gets nitpicky to that point, that's when I start going like, okay. You're a fan of Whole Ass? Well, Whole Ass actually had a... Am I even examining the sculpture? Yep, I checked the package. Your commentary can be spooky? Well, don't worry. I might have an excuse to play some Supermarket Simulator after October. A new patch came out, and it has a new feature that check the package, check the ass. And it has a new feature I might be able to get a few extra streams out of. Yeah, that's right. I checked the package. I'm really surprised the stickers haven't changed. Or if they have changed, I didn't notice them. There are 4 lights. Checking packages, checking asses. I'm an expert at that now. Are your eyes weird somehow? Are the brush strokes off? Oh, I should be checking the lamp detailing. Maybe the lamp detailing is different. See, but like this thing here, if it changes and it's not super obvious, I don't understand how you're supposed to find it. Did I read the Herald when I was young? Well, sure. Of course I read the Herald when I was younger. It was an exciting day when the new issue of the Herald arrived. Remember all those games in the back? I do. I particularly remember the comics. That was my jam, was the comics. I love the Spider-Man comics. Okay, this ends up being a fail. I need to check something. But yeah, I remember the games that were in the back of the Herald. Okay, nope. There was no anomaly to be found. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if Midnight Tape is a good movie. Oh, the room is shorter. Yeah, the room was shorter. That was the anomaly. They had a spot the difference game. That is true. They did have that. I sometimes would have to cheat. Memories. Ah, yes. Like I'm old enough to feel all that nostalgia shit now. I long for the days when stuff looked pretty and none of this minimalist bullshit. Bring back the Frutiger Arrow aesthetic. Checking the package. Checking the ass. Check the ass. Yeah, okay. There are 4 lights. I'm not seeing anything. Fuck! Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm missing. Okay, we can do this, guys. You keep an eye out with me. What's different? There are still 4 lights. This still says pull in case of fire. That still says believe. It is still spelled correctly. Are the tapes the same? It looks like it. Are the colors on the box down there correct? Looks like it. Stickers the same. Am I supposed to be checking the brands? What's up with this asshole? It surprises me there's only been one difference with him. Checking the ass. Checking the ass. There's no dongs appearing out of nowhere. Careful inspection of the lamp. Carpet looks the same. Let's just move on. Or rather, we just start over and dwell too long. Okay, looking at the panels. Well, here's why it's spooky. I can't figure out what the differences are, and I'm slowly being driven mad because of it. I don't like the look of this guy. He's up to something. Should be keeping an eye on the brand name on the TV. You never know. Oh, man, whatever it is, it's fucking. It's so subtle. One second, guys. Hmm. I don't know what I'm missing. And no, doorknob's on the right side. I know that I missed doorknob on the wrong side of the door. Motherfucker. There can't be that many anomalies left, which is what's making this really annoying. Okay, so that one has the handle on the wrong side. So I know that one. But see, like, this TV doesn't have a lot of anomalies with it. The painting doesn't have many anomalies with it. Right? And these... And that makes me feel like I'm supposed to be focusing more on them. But... I'm confused. I don't wanna. Checking the ass. There are still 4 lights. Hey, how far can I go back? Oh. Oh, guys, I think I died. That was an achievement. Oops, it's a bug. Starts the fucking thing over, though. Can I do that here, too? I accidentally said something was an anomaly. Which means this one is not an anomaly. Which apparently was correct. I'm running. I'm serious. How am I liking this game? Not gonna lie, it's gotten irritating now. Like, because as time goes on, like, the whole point of this one is it does do the thing where the anomalies do not repeat until you find them all. Which means at the end, you're being left with nothing but the subtle ones. Right? Oops. Accidentally minimized OBS. So now, while at first I was enjoying the game a little bit, now it's getting irritating. But at the same time, I could just start brute forcing it. Fuck it, we're going back. Which means... this one would be not an anomaly. Fuck. Guys, there was an anomaly. But now it's getting close to the end of the night. I want to finish. I want to finish it. Fuck it. There's an anomaly. See? See? There was an anomaly. I don't know what the anomaly was, but there was one. See? Did I look them up? No. There's 40 anomalies. So if I looked up all the anomalies, I'd be here forever trying to go like, okay, this one, this one, this one. But I know I had 27 the last time I finished, and I've found a handful since then. So I think it's just there's just a couple left, and they're so fucking subtle that I'm not spotting them because I'm not smart enough See, I didn't spot one then. The funny thing is, the last one is probably like super obvious. Which is like the worst part of it. Oh, pull the case of fire. I found them all. I found all the anomalies, guys. Which means now they should be repeating, so maybe I'll actually spot a couple now. You know? See? Look, this was one of them. See this book on the shelf? That's an anomaly. Like that's one of the really subtle ones. It was like, oh, no, there's a book up there now. Right? So then it could be the chair was a different color at one point. This thing's head came off at one point. The ceiling appears to be appropriately heighted. Fuck. But now that it's repeating, there's a chance I'll get my my favorite anomaly to show you guys. Now that I might get some more obvious ones again. Not off to a good start. We are not off to a good start. It's just right back to 0. I can't even get to 2. You weren't there before. Was that seriously one of the anomalies? Because I don't remember spotting that one. So one of the anomalies is a security camera gets added, is it? You know, if it was something like with the cables in the middle, that'd be really annoying too. Or like I said, if there's a change there, that would be extremely annoying. But there didn't appear to be any changes with the TV. Like the TV seemed to be mysteriously immune. Oh, there's one. Run. I thought it said rum the first time I saw it, but it says run. Is your head going to come off? Oh, no, but there's a face in the books. That's weird. So we're going to call that an anomaly. Checking the ass. That looks fine. Pulling case of fire. No books on the chair. Everything looks okay. Everything was okay. Look at that. Anything great? Your head gonna come off? I feel like the head didn't come off until I... Whoa! Oh no! It happened again! She's gonna eat my ass! I got out of there, guys. I got out of there before she could eat my ass. I mean, everything looks okay. Although I will admit I am half-assing it now. Oh, Holly, if you're still listening, this is one of the anomalies that at least allows it to have the horror tag on Steam. If you want to see, if you see this shadow on the floor here. Oh, dear. Oh, no! Bloody footprints! The spookiest of footprints. From an upside-down shadow man. She isn't impressed. Why not? It was spooky. It was super spoops. Checking the ass. The ass looks okay. Checking this ass. It's good ass. There's cabling missing. That's probably one of the... That's not true. You said cool. I get... Yeah, but cool by itself. Yay, 40 out of 40 found. Cool by itself. Sounds kind of nonchalant. Yeah, I'm about to say unenthusiastically. I'm gonna hop back in and see if I can get my favorite anomaly to happen while you guys are watching now. Now that I know that it'll repeat. Yep. That's the room we're in. Yeah, see, all the cables are there. I don't really need to check. It's if I'm trying to get the anomaly to happen, I can really just half-ass this now. See, his head fell off. That's pretty spoops. Look, that's got like some fleshy interior. That's spooky. Like, do you not appreciate that spoop? Oh, look, Jay, I made this joke when I first saw this. I was like, are we in a dream, Jay? Are we still in the dream? You didn't sign up for this gore? That statue gore, I tell you. It never stops, so that implies we're still in the dream. Okay, the ass is okay. All that is fine. Dude's hand is still in there. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point of the movie. But you know, if you ever watch like an Inception Explained video, they talk about it's left open ended about whether he is still in the dream or not. Oh, here's a spoop. Look, Holly, look at the spoop. There's a face in the ceiling. It's super spoop. Look at those eyes, those piercing eyes. Okay, we're done here. we're done here. 3CPO. Well, that's what he could be. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, yeah, the statue. The one whose head fell off? No, there was an anomaly in there. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to trigger the my favorite one. I knew what you meant, Holly. It's okay. Oh, this one. I like this one. This one's funny. Like, look, it's the exit. Let's go for the exit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. So you can't actually fuck this room up, since there is only, in fact, one exit, but that's funny. Jay would only do that if he was intentionally trolling you, and Jay wouldn't do that, right? Jay is nothing but the best support system. He would never try to make a fool of anybody. See, he's saying he didn't do it. Oh, we're going back to the back rooms. Holly, have you ever watched some backrooms videos on YouTube? Those can be spoopy. Do you find liminal spaces spooky or unsettling? I do enjoy some liminal space horror. I doubt Jay would be a fan of any backroom stuff, though. Pulling case of fire. No, I don't think I will. It's fine. Apparently it wasn't fine. don't even know if I'm gonna look for any. I just want to find my favorite one now. I think a lot of the good ones are gone. Oh, this one, his head is on sideways. That's spooky. The statue's head moved a little bit. It's always spooky when the head moves just a little bit. Because, you know, it's not supposed to do that. There is the one where the white statue attacks me. That one's actually kind of spooky. But I was wondering what triggered it. There are 4 lights. Anomaly. VHS is on the chair. Look, we're speed running now. We're doing a heckin' speed run. Yep, room number 4. We're speed running. I think I said running. Oh, look. See, look at that. Holly, look. His hand is coming out of the painting. Ah! I mean, wouldn't that be scary if it happened in real life? Jay, do you appreciate the spoop of the hand coming out? It's kind of creepy. She's gone. Okay. But Jay, do you appreciate the hand coming out? I mean, that's a cool effect, is it not? Sure. Okay. I don't think but like Bob Ross wouldn't have been able to do that. All his shit has to stay on the canvas. Come on, trigger my anomaly. I got it so early in the original run through. Why isn't it there now? There it is. Jay, maybe you should call Holly back in for this one. This one is the spookiest one of all. I believe this anomaly needs to be shared with the world. Are you ready, Jay? I want to make sure you're paying attention. Oh, she's in the shower. Well, she's going to miss it. You see, Jay, we have a demonic summoning circle. And as we approach, we will now summon the most horrific thing you have ever seen in your life. It is a kitty. Psychological horror tag on Steam. And that concludes our stream for this evening. Thanks for watching me play Twisted Gallery. We got all the achievements, I think, actually. So we've completed this game. Not as spooky as I thought it would be, given the number of horror tags that were on it. But hey, a nice little thing. I'm thinking tomorrow I will be playing Inscription, which was a request from YOLO Donkey. It is a horror deck building game, I believe, which is not something I thought I would ever say, but hey, could be fun. So if you're interested in that, tune in for that. Otherwise, I will be back Monday for some more Doom Mod Monday. So with that, you all have a fantastic evening. Thanks, Holly, Jay, and Loser Corner, and YOLO for popping in and saying hello. Anybody else who's popped in and out during the stream, I see you and appreciate you. But with that, you all have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night. This is what happens when the developers remember they have free will. They're like, I could just put that cat in the game.